the great one. And the great one is in front of you. I will have the original chording that you will have also heard. And then I think I've also done this one just trumpet by itself, at least part of it. This one is a one-pager, and so you have the whole chart right in front of you. So should you want to get this piece and play along, by all means I would encourage it. However, here's a caveat. This is one of the hardest lead trumpet parts, personally, that I've played. It really is. And I'm talking about if you go down to I and you actually take that up as written, and the coda, if you also take that up and play the double B flat at the end. This one just, requires some serious strength and endurance and lasting power. The other thing is very technical. It skips around a lot. You have some weird augmented skips that you have to do, and it's a little bit kind of awkward compared to a lot of lead stuff that I've done before. So now I played just about any kind of lead chart you can imagine, and a lot of times when I sit in with bands, if they're going to do a Thad Jones piece, guess which one they're going to pull out of the book, and guess which one they don't have. Okay, I'll let you think a moment. Okay, the answer is just about anywhere in the world, if you're going to sit in and they're going to pull out Thad Jones chart, almost always, for some reason, it seems to be Cherry Juice. And the lead trumpet, especially if you're not playing lead trumpet, or if you're just subbing, they're going to say, "Oh my God, we're doing Cherry Juice. It's so hard. It's so this. It's so that." Cherry Juice is really nothing. I mean, once you become a top tier lead trumpet player, it's really nothing. If you want to know the truth, I could warm up on Cherry Juice. There's just nothing that hard about it. It's fast and it's technical and it's kind of bebop-ish, but from a lead trumpet point of view, it's just another lead trumpet part that I'm going to blow right through. I might have a little bit of fun with it. Anyway, that's probably what they're going to pull out is Cherry Juice, and they're going to go on and on about how hard it is and this and that. It's not hard. The one that they're not going to have in the book is going to be this one that you're looking right in front of you. It's called the Great One. And the reason is not because they can't get it, because they can actually get it quite easily. The reason is because hardly any lead trumpet players can play it the way it's supposed to be played. And even if you don't take the 8VA at I, the stuff that comes before is pretty difficult as well. I mean, just look at it. It's also slow. So you're not going do day ba boo do da 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 ba da 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 da. You're not flying along fast. You're going slow, real slow, and so it takes a toll on you. This is the Great One. It was composed and also arranged by Thad Jones. It was done quite a long time ago, I think back in the early 70s, and you'll hear the original here. On this review, you're also going to hear me play the lead trumpet part of it anyway, by itself, just the trumpet only. And this one, in my opinion, of all the stuff that I've done, is right up there with one of the top lead trumpet parts, is if you play it with all the 8 VAs and the power. So it can't be squeaked out, and you don't have a microphone. I mean, people in a 750-seat auditorium need to hear you in the back on this one at I when you're coming back for the second time around. And to be able to do that and have the power and the intonation and not be out of tune, this one really requires you to be one of the best lead players around to be able to pull this one off. Keep in mind, this one might not be the first one of the evening. What if you're doing this as the 12th song on your second set? You did 8 songs the first set, you had a 15-minute break, you come back, you got your second set, you do 3 songs, and this is the 4th song on the second set. So that puts it in perspective. You really have to have some serious chops, and you also have to have great technique on this particular one. This is one that we are going to work on in the top tier lead trumpet program. And if you don't have the range to be able to play at least up until I, this is one that we probably would come back to. It's not really practical to take everything down from A all the way to G. So either you're going to have the E's and F's that will be required for the A until G, A until I, or we're going to have to just come back to this one, and we'll substitute with something else. Otherwise, if you at least have the F's, we can go through pretty much the whole thing, and we don't have to take the 8VA at I. You'll learn a lot from this one. You'll have an appreciation for the lead trumpet player that actually plays on the original recording. And if you ever hear this one live, you're going to really have an appreciation for the lead trumpet player that's playing this. Even if they don't do the best job in the world, it really takes a lot of confidence to pull this one out of the book, put it up on the stand, face the audience, and on a long night of playing, and just to dive in and to get this one down. Takes a lot of confidence and a lot of endurance. The great one.
Thanks again for watching this video. I hope that you got something out of it. Sometimes I make a video just to make you laugh. A lot of times I make a video to educate you on something and maybe even help solve a problem. So I hope something like that occurred for you in this video. And while you're at it, again, subscribe, click on my website link, and go on to the next video. It's lovely out here. Have a great day.